Hi guys, today I have my Pan That Palette update. I don't know what update this is, so it'll be on the title, but I am panning the 700 quad from CoverGirl, and then my goal for this Sonia Kashuk Eye neutral palette is to finish 6 out and then hit pan on the remaining 6. So I'll start off with the CoverGirl one because it's the one that I normally start off with, and I will have my last update right over here for you guys so you can see where it was last time. This shadow right here I have not touched at all. I don't like this shadow at all, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it now. I don't like it as a highlight. I feel like I have to wet it every time that I use it because that's the way that it works best, so I haven't really touched it. This one I have flattened this area out a little bit more. I'm hoping to have expanded this one by the next update and maybe only have the edges left. And then this one right here I actually removed from this little quad and I'm still using it. I'll show you in a minute how I'm using it now. This one right here, I've expanded this a little bit more. This one is very slow going because I only use it to set my liner, or today for example I didn't put a liner on my top lash line. I used this shadow to fill that area in. So there's still some progress, but very slow going. And then my Sonia Kashuk palette here. The goal for this one is to finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have finished one of them out right here. This one I finished out. This one I did something else with it. I'll explain that in just a second. So I have finished 1 out of the 5 shadows, which is really great. This one right here, I should have actually repressed it last time. I've been very lazy to repress it, but I should have repressed it last time. I would have been further along. I do have progress, but because it's the edges, I'm having a little bit difficulty picking up the shadow, so the progress is not as good as it should be, but there's still progress. This one right here, I've expanded the pan a little bit. This one, same thing. This one I haven't even touched. I mentioned in my last update that this one and this one were not my favorite shadows. They blend completely away, and if you try to blend another shadow from a different palette, it just erases everything that I've done. So it's not my favorite, which is why I use this one for something else. For the next update, I'm hoping to have repressed this and have move it along a little bit faster. This is a pretty soft shadow, so I know once I repress it, it'll become even softer. This one, I'm hoping just to expand the pan. Same for this one and same for this one. This one right here is very densely packed. Like this one and this one are very densely packed, so they're not as powdery as the other ones, so they're not going quite as fast as some of the other shadows, but that's okay because I really enjoy this shade. Now the ones that I'm only supposed to hit pan on are this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I have hit pan now on 1, 2, 3 of the shadows, so I have met my goal for those 3. This one I'm not going to use anymore because my focus is going to be the dark brown in the little quad. Because I've met my goal on this one, so not a biggie. These 2 right here, I mentioned before, I don't like shades like these on my eyes, but I'm gonna start using them because I'm only supposed to hit pan on them, so I'm hoping I can do that pretty quickly. These 2, I think one of them is a little densely packed, so it's gonna take me a little while. I can't remember about the other one. This one right here, although I have met my goal on this one I use every time I do my makeup. I use this one to set my paint pot, so I'm gonna continue using it because I actually really like it. Sometimes I'll only put this one in the crease and then I'm done for the day, and it's a simple eye look for me, so I use it every time I do my eye makeup. And then this one, I have met my goal in this one, so I'm not gonna focus on this one anymore. I'm gonna try to start digging into this one once I have made more progress in this one, because this one right here I'm only supposed to hit pan on, and then I'll be done with it. And then the 2 shadows, like this shadow that was here, I dug it out, and then I dug out this shadow that was here, right here. I'm sorry, I know it's out of focus. So this shadow that was here, I dug out, and I actually pressed them together and crushed them and just did a little contour powder for myself. This is a lid from my NYX mineral powder, and I just pressed them into this one. I'll have a picture right over here where I was after I repressed it, and I have been enjoying it. I'm really happy because those 2 shadows are not my favorite on my eyes. One of them was too patchy, the other one, and it's just not the right color. I don't like it on my eyes. And then the other one blends completely away. So I thought, why not use them as contour shades? I'm tan skin, so I can get away with it. I do have to go in very lightly with it though. So I use my large tulip brush to pick it up and then bring it to the back of my ears and then pull it down very lightly. I only apply a little bit at a time because it can get very muddy and patchy. I think one of my sides, this one or one of these sides, looks a little patchy and muddy. I tried to blend it a little bit, but I do have to be very careful with it. But I love the color. Like this is my perfect contour shade, and I adore it. So I'm actually gonna miss it once it's gone. This one right here, I'm hoping to be completely done with it because I use it every day. Every time that not every day, but every time I do my makeup, I reach for this as a contour, and then I'll go in with another bronzer over top of it. So I'm really happy I was able to find a different use for it that I actually enjoy, and I can get better use out of it. I can finish it out but not hate the product. So really happy with my progress so far. This I feel like my progress is slowing down because I have been reaching to other palettes or my single shadows, and I'm actually happy that I'm doing that because I'm not sick of them, you know. And I want to enjoy my Panda palette. I want to work through my products, but I don't want to be frustrated with them. And I feel like at one point I was getting very frustrated and very, like, I don't know, I just wasn't encouraged. But my battery's gonna die, so thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.